Judan Cave incident. On April 18, 2014, expert Chinese divers Wang Yuan and Wang Tao attempted to beat their personal depth records in Judan Cave, one of the deepest underwater cave systems in China. Their goal was to extend an existing guideline from 525 feet down to 558 feet. Given the extreme depth, this was already a risky undertaking, but both divers were highly experienced and had completed 15 prior dives in the same cave. They had meticulously placed air tanks at different depths beforehand, each filled with the appropriate gas mixture. Pei, a friend, remained at the surface as backup support. Yuan was responsible for keeping track of the guideline, while Tao placed arrow markers indicating the way back. As they descended, visibility was reduced to just over 6 feet due to prior rainfall. At around 538 feet deep, Yuan suddenly began feeling lightheaded and feared he might lose consciousness. They were only 13 feet from the end of the existing line, so he made the decision to turn back. But when they reached the place where the line was supposed to be, it was gone. In the panic of losing the line, they consumed air at a faster rate. Eventually, they managed to locate the guideline again, but Yuan had to switch from his deep mix cylinder back to a regular tank filled with surface air, which was highly dangerous at such a depth. By the time they ascended to 393 feet, Yuan began shaking uncontrollably. Tao was also in trouble. He had accidentally become wedged beneath a rock and was signaling that he was out of air. Yuan gave Tao his emergency mouthpiece, and Tao managed to free himself. They continued ascending, but their air was nearly depleted. Yuan pulled Tao upward until, at about 300 feet from the surface, Tao suddenly floated past him. Yuan realized Tao had blacked out. He chased after him, but couldn't find him in the murky water. He had no choice but to prioritize his own survival. He reached the next air station, switched tanks, and went back to search for Tao. Unable to locate him, and now running low again, he moved to a shallower air tank and again tried diving deeper. At one point, he blacked out but regained consciousness. Knowing he was in critical danger, Yuan ascended rapidly, cutting short his decompression stops. On the surface, Yuan vomited, twitched, and collapsed from decompression sickness. Tao's body was found the following day at a depth of 176 feet. Yuan survived after days in a decompression chamber. Aegon Allwed Cave incident. In 1974, British cave divers Roger Solari, 26, and Martin Farr, 23, set out to map the unexplored passages of the Aegon Allwed Cave system in South Wales.